Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my new favorite lip product, the M Cosmetics lip cushions. These are so underrated and so good. So I'm going to make it short and sweet for you. Let's jump in. Before we get started, I just wanted to say that my friend Rainier did her own lip swatch video of all 4 shades. She has more medium tan skin, so if you have darker skin than I have, maybe go check out her channel and watch her video because her swatches will be more helpful to you. Or just, if you don't, just go check out her channel anyways because she's amazing regardless of what skin color you have. So I'll leave her video linked below. Definitely go check her out, and let's get started. M Cosmetics doesn't make a ton of claims about this product or formula, but what they do say is that it's like a balm in a stick that just melts across your lips, and that it's formulated with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. At first, I wasn't really sure what to expect because there wasn't a ton of information about this. I couldn't even find many swatches online. But as soon as I put these on my lips, I knew exactly what the formula was. It is almost exactly like the Laneige lip sleeping mask, the ones that like come in a pot, not the ones in the squeezy tube. It's got that thickness. It's not sticky at all, but you know what I mean. If you've tried the Laneige lip sleeping mask, you know that it's a little bit thick, and I love that in a lip product. You know, this doesn't migrate outside my lip lines. It's not slippery. It just really feels like a lip mask, but it has a lot of pigment. You'll see in the swatches of all of them. These are pretty pigmented products, so it's not the kind of thing you can just slap on your lips and go without a mirror. I do think that you need a mirror for precise application, but I love that. I think that they're just the most beautiful shades. A lot of them are very wearable. I do hope that they come out with some nude shades across the, light to dark spectrum. I think that would be a really cool next step for this product. And also like a red, like a cherry red or like an orangey red or something like that. That would be really nice. This is the kind of lip product I can see myself just buying whenever they come out with new shades. I'm pretty obsessed with these. They're also fragrance free. There's no scent or anything like that. One thing I was surprised by when I got this in the mail was it's quite tiny. Compared to all my other lip glosses and lip products, it's a lot shorter than them. I have not compared the actual price per ounce, but this is 0.05 ounces, and I believe it was $22. I'll leave it down here if I'm wrong. I imagine I'm gonna blow through this pretty quickly because you have to twist it up every time you apply it. Sometimes I twist it up 3 times when I'm, applying it to my lips. So I would imagine you'd run through these pretty quickly. That's not something that bothers me personally, but I know that it would bother some other people who really like a good bang for their buck. But all in all, I love these, so let's get into the individual shades. First up is the shade Angèle. It's just a nice, warm pink shade that's, not like a young pink. It's like a sophisticated pink to me because it's rosy. It's not like a bright fuchsia pink or anything like that. This is the shade that first drew me to the lip cushions. I purchased this the second I saw that it was available on the M Cosmetics website. And what I love about it is that it just kind of like livens up my face. It's the kind of color that I find very brightening. I find I feel romantic and I feel fresh and pretty when I wear this. So it's definitely my favorite out of all of the 4, but I think the shade that most people are going to love is the shade Magic Hour. Magic Hour is this beautiful peachy pink. It's the shade I think most people will gravitate towards. Both Angèle and Magic Hour are slightly more sheer than the other 2 deeper shades. And I think Magic Hour is just so universally flattering, that beautiful, glossy, peachy pink shade. I think in my opinion, I've seen people reach for peachy pinks much more than they reach for like a warm pink. So I think Magic Hour is kind of the safest bet if you were not sure which one to buy. But it's just such a beautiful shade. On me, it looks like a peachy pinky nude. So easy to throw on, you know, looks great with almost everything. So I'm not surprised that Magic Hour is the first shade that they created. And it's also my second favorite for sure. The next shade we have is Venetian Rose, and I would describe Venetian Rose as a dusty mauvey nude. It's definitely got some gray in there, and it's definitely got a little bit of mauve coming through. And it also has a little bit of like a, you know, fleshiness to it. So I would say that like a dusty mauve nude is a pretty solid description, or I guess like a gray rose. I don't know why I'm so bad at describing colors, but you can see it. You understand what I'm saying. I was surprised when I saw this. I feel like it's a little bit more dusty, a little bit, that gray pulls through a little bit more than I was expecting. I thought it would be much more of like a brighter rose or a brighter mauve, but it is actually quite muted. So I think that this is one that a lot of people would love, but I personally just always reach for colors that are a little bit more brightening on my face rather than colors that are like more dull like this. But I know that this is the kind of shade that so many people reach for, and it is really beautiful and it's really wearable. The last shade is Mystic, which really surprised me because this is a beautiful, bold, pigmented purple berry shade. I did notice that both Venetian Rose and Mystic are a bit more opaque than the first two. And that makes sense. You know, I think that that's accounting for people with deeper skin who might be reaching for these and they might need that more pigment to pull through. But it's really, really beautiful. I did see that this one was a little bit patchy to go on just because my lip lines, I have some lines and I feel like it kind of settled into those a little bit maybe. I'm not sure. But I think you can see on my hand, it's just like a little bit patchier than the rest. But it's a really beautiful shade. I don't personally reach for colors like this very often because I just don't find that purple tones are super flattering on me. But I do know a lot of people who would love this kind of shade, and it's super pretty, especially I think if you have deeper skin, this would look stunning. Keep in mind as you're interested in purchasing one of these that Angèle and Magic Hour are a little bit more sheer than Venetian Rose and Mystic, and none of them are super sheer. Like, this is not a sheer lip product that you can just slap on and go. This is definitely opaque. All four shades are pretty damn pigmented, but I personally love that. Given the fact that this is a balmy, glossy product, it doesn't have a crazy lasting power, although I will say it does last quite a bit longer than my like lip oils or other lip products that are more slippery. So really just think of it as like the Laneige lip sleeping mask with pigment and a stick. That's what you got. If you've tried these, please let me know what you think. I'm just totally blown away by these. I hope this was helpful to someone. Thank you, M Cosmetics, for sending me 3 out of 4 of the shades. I just freaking love trying new lip products. There are like 10 dogs barking right now, and a plane. What?